What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా? ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది. రాధా టీఎంటీ, the DNA of a stronger nation.
Well, then we're getting back into the scheme of things as we progress into the next one. What a fantastic encounter we had in that last game. But let me tell you, we're now moving into the next category, which is the under 18 girls. And we have the team set. It's the Nalgonda Speed Strikers taking on their opponents, the RANGA REDDY RAPTORS. And both these teams are coming with wins in their basket, having beat the Hyderabad Hurricanes. So a win here will definitely seal the spot, maybe in that first place or the second. We wait and find out what happens in this one. Let's put our hands together and welcome the first team then, Nalgonda Speed Strikers!
Nalgonda Speeds Strikers. Nalgonda Speeds Strikers. Doom, doom, doom. Nalgonda Speeds Strikers. We bring the fire, we own the floor. Speeds Strikers. Speeds Strikers. Every heartbeat shakes the chords. Every heartbeat.
Like I said, it's a very important game. We call in their opponents next. Put your hands together and welcome the RANGA REDDY Raptors!
Hey, hey, hey! RANGA REDDY Raptors! RANGA REDDY Raptors! Boom, 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 boom! RANGA REDDY Raptors! RANGA REDDY Raptors! Fly like eagles, own the sky! Fly like eagles, own the sky! RANGA REDDY Raptors! RANGA REDDY Raptors! Never
As the teams walk in, I'd like the team owners and the coaches to please join the team as well. Requesting the team owners and coaches to please join this team.
Every shot, every fight. RANGA REDDY Raptors. RANGA REDDY.
Well then, the live action continues on the Telangana Basketball Association YouTube handle. Don't go away. It's a matter of few minutes and we'll be right back as we just finish up with a quick picture. Stay tuned.
TJBL.
Well, it's all about keeping the dream alive, and there are no more second chances as we head into game number 3 here. Hello and welcome to the TJBL. another fixture for us, another game on offer. We're looking at the under 18 girls segment today, and this is the Nalgonda Speed Strikers taking on the Ranga Reddy Raptors. Tell you what, this has all the ingredients, the masala as we normally call it, for a high end encounter game, because the winner of this game sits right on top of the pool as well, Pool B, and you get one chance to go into the semi-finals. And Gopal, I'll start with you first. Offense versus defense, is that something that we're looking at?
Yeah, that's a very nuanced point, because if initially when you look at this game, both of them won by almost identical margins against the Stallions, right? But when you sort of dig deep into it, you see that Nalgonda held Stallions just 24, right? While the Raptors scored 57.
Right.
So if you have to really, with a fine-tooth comb, if you look at it, then yeah, there is a difference that Nalgonda's defense is arguably marginally better, and the Raptors' offense is slightly better. So it's going to be a very interesting clash. I think this is going to go down the wire for sure. Yeah.
Aparna ma'am, what have you seen about the style of the game in terms of the offense and the defense? What do you feel? Is it going to be an offensive clash, a defensive clash as such?
It's going to be very, very evenly matched, because considering the match that they played earlier against the Warangal Stallions, pretty much like Gopal said, there are just marginal differences separating both. But again, on paper, when we go through everything that has happened, you'll find that Nalgonda actually has a better defensive rating as compared to the Raptors, who seem to have a little better offensive rating.
Right.
So again, it's going to come back to offense versus defense, but they're pretty much evenly matched. It will be a clash. It's going to be quite a clash, in fact.
Because if you also see the numbers, like Gopal already mentioned, 24 points, beating the Warangal Stallions, that's like a huge margin. And when you look at the Nalgonda Strikers, top players, we have a big three sorted out this season for them. You've got Sahasra, you've got Tejal, you've got Vruksha as well. So it's important for them now to not play just around one player, but utilize all these three, isn't it?
Yes, that nullifies the defensive single-pronged attack coming towards one player. That eases up the other players as well. And I think they should use it, because if they don't use it, the opportunities are going to be very, very limited then.
Right.
So any opportunity they get is a good opportunity, and they have to use it. You can't just pass it on.
Yeah, again, if you look at the numbers, right, among these three, Tejal had not only 16 points, she also had 16 rebounds. So she's a two-way, dynamic, unstoppable motor. Right, and then Sahasra and Vruksha, again, between them have 20 points. So among these three, the big three, as we're calling them, has 36 other teams 50 points. So I think, again, the road to success goes through these three, for sure.
So it's like the major contribution for the team has come from these three. And it's important, I think, for the coach as well to, look at this game in a way that he utilizes the big three in the proper manner. When you look at the Ranga Reddy Raptors, now, they may not have a big three, but I want to, impose this question and check, are they in the line of having a big three, because they have players like Tanushri, Jia, Medha? Can they, kind of form the big three in this game for the Raptors?
Absolutely, there's no doubt, because they've all had pretty solid contributions in their game itself. Because Tanushri had 19 points and 9 rebounds. And likewise, Jia has had 14 points, and so does Medha. So all of these, the contributions put by these three constitute for a big three. And it's going to be interesting to see how the defense performance of the Nalgonda is going to strike, because it's not going to be easy when you see the opponent side, right, the opposition side. They are going to have to put in a lot of efforts and make sure they stay out of foul trouble. That's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and it's also a very strong message from the Raptors as well, right, to be able to get that lead that they had, 29 points. So I think, that's something that they will look at as well in this game.
Yeah, so the 29 points also, it came on a very solid 45% field goal conversion.
To kind of move away from the individual rivalry a bit and the team rivalry, just to look at the pool as well, because I think that's something that we have a focus on. In this category, Pool A is looking set, which means Vikarabad Mambas sitting right on top, Nizam Royals on the second spot. Now, if you were in Pool B and you were one of these two teams today, who would you want to be facing in that second pool?
Can I answer, ma'am, first?
Please.
Because this has always been a dicey question. This is where the morality of it comes in. So, this is probably why I won't be such a good strategic coach, right? Because I think every game you should play to win.
Right.
Okay, but I can understand. If you do not want to play the Vikarabad Mambas in the semi-finals, I can understand that. Let's just leave it at that.
So yeah, I mean, if you finish on top now in Pool B, you're facing the Nizam Royals, which I think should be I mean, I'm not saying anything. I said it's like you mentioned. You read between the lines. But yeah, and if you finish second, then you face the Vikarabad Mambas. So it is going to be a tough competition because I think even in Pool A, not just the Vikarabad Mambas, the Nizam Royals are also pretty strong. So they're well stacked up, isn't it?
And there is definitely no doubt. Again, today it's like Gopal says, I'm all about winning. So I would rather win than lose a match so that I can face an easier opponent or things like that. But then again, that being said, Pool A, it's picking your poison. There is no good opponent or an easy opponent or a weaker opponent or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is going to get tough. When it comes to knockouts, it's either you or me.
Correct.
So you're going to have to play to win, any which way. Correct. You might as well get the practice in now.
Yeah.
So quick word. I mean, if you look at Pool A, Vikarabad Mambas, it has one of our favorite players, right? It has Suhani there, right? They have multiple stars and they're all so cerebral the way they play. So I think today's game, both teams should play to win because you anyway don't want to ideally face the Mambas.
Not just play to win, play hard because you need to figure out what your strengths are and go in with that momentum into the knockouts.
That's how we're taking it from there. Play to win. We're walking into the last game for this pool as well, for this category, and that's how the teams would want to wind up this entire encounter. You win, you sit on top of the table, and you lose, you know who you're going to face. That's how it's looking like. We'll see what happens in this game. Join us soon for live action.
And it's time for the third game. We have an under-18 girls fixture. This is the last league match that we can see in the girls section for under-18. Nalgonda Speed Strikers will play against Ranga Reddy Raptors. Both teams have beaten Warangal Stallions, and now in fact both of them tried to contain Warangal Stallions to 24 points and the other contain them to 28 points. Very evenly paced teams. One on paper is slightly more aggressive on defense, and that would be the Nalgonda Speed Strikers, while the Ranga Reddy Raptors have a slight edge on offense, and it's going to be a clash, title clash, almost like it. That's how exciting this match is going to be. And the winner of this is just going to decide who is going to stay as pool winners and who will be the runner-up, because that would determine who they're going to meet in the semi-final, which is about to begin tomorrow. So the pressure to win will definitely be there. But what is the prize at hand is the pool toppers or being the pool runners. So that is exactly what they're aiming for today and striving for. Very evenly matched teams, and just before this we saw the boys fixture, Ranga Reddy Raptors and Warangal Stallions. Warangal Stallions entered this match with the three-way tie actually, so Warangal needed exactly 9 points to win, and it was a very, very tactical game wherein they caught up with Ranga Reddy Raptors, who performed very well but yet caught up and went into a tie situation, extra time, and then they went on to win the match with the sufficient number of points and some more to make it to the knockout stage tomorrow. So Ranga Reddy Raptors faced a tough loss. On the contrary, here is a team that is not fighting for elimination but fighting to see who is going to rank on their pool itself. So that's what they're aiming for. The winner of Pool A will play the runner of Pool B and vice versa. Already the Vikarabad Mambas and the Nizam Royals are waiting. And this is a competition now to see who is going to play the Mambas and who is going to play the Royals. But one thing is for sure, the best team, may the best team win. And whatever it is, the quality of basketball that we are going to witness is going to be exciting. Ranga Reddy Raptors are missing the services of their star player Viha, who is now in the Indian camp. And without her, we'll have to see how the Raptors will be able to pull the load. For the Nalgonda Speed Strikers, we have Sahasra, who's been bought for 110 points, and Vriksha, who's been bought for 70, followed by Tejal with 70. And on the other side, we have Tanushwi with 80, Jia Jitesh with 50, Ridhima with 60 points. And entering the fray is also Medha, who had a good match in her previous game. So we have two core, three players in each team, two cores, solid cores in both sides. Like we said, Nalgonda had a slight edge on defense while the Raptors had a slight edge on offense. And now that's the tip-off for this last game in the league phase. Sahasra with the rebound, with the pass, and then it's a long three that's been attempted. Raptors with the Tanushwi gives it up early. And a hook shot was attempted, couldn't make it. A second attempt is also not good. And then there is a struggle over there to gain ball possession. We'll have to see which of these teams settle down quickly and start playing to their potential, because right now it's going to be a frenzy. It's going to take a few minutes for them to settle down and start playing to their pace and playing to their strengths. Whichever team achieves that and manages to get an early lead will find themselves with a marginal advantage during the course of this game. Medha now with the ball. A quick pass on the flanks. Tries to drop it inside, but she's double teamed over there. And despite that, holding on to it is Tejal. And that was Sahasra who attempted it but couldn't quite make it. Tanushwi takes it and gives it to a teammate. Medha gets it back. Spins, turns, tries to go inside, but she's double teamed. Double, triple team. That's how frantic the pace is inside. Tanushwi on the free throw line. Second opportunity here, and that she scores. That's her first point on the scoreboard now for the Raptors. Yet to open scores are the strikers. Sahasra calling for some space on the floor. A quick crossover, tries to step in between and gets fouled. No, it was not a gather step. That is what Sahasra was hoping for, but the referee was pretty firm, saying no, there was no attempt to shoot the ball. So it is going to go to the sidelines or the end line to bring it in. And the ball possession will be with the strikers. Tejal. And that was a brilliant defensive effort by the Raptors, and taking the ball up is Jia Jitesh, but she was fouled. Quick steal. Those lazy passes are going to count towards the opponent, because that is definitely going to result in turnovers and fast break opportunities for the opponent. So they're going to have to give crispy, quick passes, short, sharp. Tanushwi. Tanushwi on the free throw line. This is the first one. She makes it. So 2 points on the scoreboard now. Snigdha gives it to Hasani. Hasani drops it inside to Tejal. Tejal back again to Hasani for a 3-point attempt. Couldn't make it. Sahasra pulls down the rebound and now she tries to play one-on-one and loses the ball. And picking up the ball and taking it up. That was Ridhima. And once again, Tanushvi swats the ball away. So the ball is out of bounds. So it's going to go to the Nalgonda strikers. Tries to give a long pass up ahead to Sahasra. Sahasra almost losing it. Yes, she does lose it. Medha is there quickly, but passes directly into the hands of Tanushvi. It's a 1-on-2 opportunity. Yet she draws the foul. Couldn't make the basket, but she's going to go to the free throw line. An opportunity to make 2. You can see that both teams are still struggling to find their feet and their rhythm. Sahasra missing the first one. She makes a second one, so that's the first point on the scoreboard for the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Ridhima with the ball. Tanushvi gives it out. Splitting into the defense and tries to go inside. That's Medha. Turning around, unable to make it. That was Hansini. And a foul has been called. No, Tanushvi will go to the free throw line. This is a third opportunity. And both the points on the scoreboard have been put up by her. She missed 2 free throws and made 2 free throws. Here's an opportunity to sink both. But let's see what she can do. A timeout has been called. 7 minutes and 10 seconds and it's pretty low scoring because Raptors, well, they're calling not for a timeout but for a substitution. Arshini comes in. She makes one. Another one remains for the taking. Makes a second one as well. She's relieved because free throws must be converted. Bringing the ball up, the strikers right now. Sahasra is guarded by Tanushvi. Tejal got 2 people taking her defense. And then there are 2 who are trying to stop Sahasra. Sahasra managed to pull down the rebound and save it. And that was a block. Brilliantly executed. That block was executed by Hansini. Vriksha will take the throw in. Trying to pass in traffic. And struggling to hold the ball inside. The strikers are poised to pick up a steal, but it will go off their hands. So definitely this time the Raptors are going to get the ball. It's their possession. Quick pass on the outside. And spotting up for a 3 and missing it is Medha. And this time taking the ball and kicking it out, gives it back to Meda. Meda attempting another 3. She couldn't make it. Ball, rebound. There's a tussle over there. A jump ball was called. It's going to be Raptor ball. Trying to find the open man there. There's a bit of ball rotation, but Sahasra came in there. And a foul has been called because she tried to block that pass from behind of the hands of Hansini. And Hansini is going to go to the free throw line. It was a little obvious that she was passing and not making an attempt. I guess it was a little, it could be misread any which way because Sahasra was behind and trying to block her from passing that ball or shooting it. Riddhima with the ball, splitting the defense, goes inside and tries to make it, hits the front of the ring, in the process gets fouled. She will go to the free throw line. Raptors have 4 points now. They really haven't scored much. And the Strikers have just 1.5 minutes 58 into this game, and it's very, very slow scoring. Like I said, both teams are yet to find their groove. And a timeout has been called. Play is about to commence, but already the Raptors have picked up 5 rebounds versus 3 of the Strikers, and the turnovers the Strikers are having more. They've cost 4 turnovers. Missing the first one, Riddhima. Misses the second one as well. Rebound has been pulled down and attempted. That was Tejal. My apologies, that was Tanushvi. And coming in, Sahasra trying to split the defense and take it, but that was beautifully blocked. Nothing but ball, and that block came from Tanushvi. Striker's ball, quickly gives it out for a 3. Unable to make it, but the ball still rebounded. Sahasra spotting up, hits the front of the ring and comes, but the ball is out of bounds. And it is going to be with the Raptors now. Meda taking it up. Dropping it inside to an open man, yet unable to score. The Strikers are really struggling with scoring. Another opportunity here for a jumper. They're just not able to make it. This one is no good either. That's more than enough opportunities that have come their way. Sahasra, she couldn't make it either. She had a good look as well. Now in traffic, she makes it. That was plenty opportunities for the Strikers, and they were struggling to throw it in. At this point, they looked like they couldn't throw a pebble into the ocean. they're really going to have to pick their finishes up and do something about it, because they're not going to find the going very easy either. They are playing, of course, to find out who's going to place on top of the pool and who's going to be the runner up there. But still, this could be a momentum going in for the semi-final, and they really need to find their rhythm and play the best basketball right now, because they should go on a high note when they go into the knockouts. They can't be recovering and healing and mending themselves there. But here is a steal that's come, and that one is by Jia Jitesh. She tries to hook it up there. She couldn't make it. Ball's been rebounded. The strikers will bring it up. A long three has been attempted. It's a front of the ring and goes out. The Raptors will just let it go so that they will get the inbounds throw anyway. Not complicating things over there. Jia with the ball. Gives it to Medha. Medha tries to go in, splitting the defense there, attempting a jumper. She couldn't complete that. A hustle there. Tanushri grabs the ball out of Sahasra's hands, Tejal's hands, turns around, spins with a jumper, makes it. Sahasra this time tries to split the defense and go in, draws a foul. Tanushri, the foul is going to be on Tanushri. She's a little surprised. So Sahasra is going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity for 2 baskets. Misses the first one. Makes 1 of 2. Three minutes 24 on the clock, and the score reads just 6-4. Like we said earlier, this is extremely slow scoring. Tanushri tries to go in the sidelines and shoot one, but she couldn't make it. And the travelling violation has been called on Sahasra. Sahasra's disappointed with that call because she felt she was in the tussle when that movement happened. She was just stepping out of the tussle. Ridhima will take the inbounds throw. Ridhima with a jumper, but it's an air ball. But that ball was taken and attempted there by Tanushri, couldn't make it. Tejal pulled down the rebound and got fouled in the process. So the strikers will bring the inbounds throw. The strikers and the Raptors have both in foul trouble. They both exceeded 5 fouls. And on the line is Tejal with an opportunity to score now. Misses the free throw. Makes the second one, adding a point to the team's total. They go up to 5. They trail by just 1 point. Before this game began, we said one team was slightly stronger offensively and one team was slightly stronger defensively. I guess both of them are cancelling each other out, and that's what we are seeing on the scoreboard. 6-5 in favor of Raptors. Sahasra has the ball stripped but fouled in the process when she tried to beat her man and split the defense over there. So she will go to the free throw line with 2 opportunities. Sahasra misses the first one. Her last opportunity was pretty similar. She missed the first one, but she made the second one. Hopefully she will make the second one and level the scores. Just a moment before we figure that out. Let's see how she finishes this one. Missed the second one as well, and the ball rebounded back again. Sahasra. She tries to dribble and go in. She loses the ball. Riddhima will take the inbounds throw. It went off the hands of Riddhima, so it's going to be Vriksha who's going to take the inbounds throw for the strikers. There, Tejal splitting, going in. She couldn't make it, spots there, but it went off Tejal's foot this time, so it is definitely going to be Raptors ball. Hansini gives it to Riddhima, asking for a check ball. Meda goes one way and the other, dropping it inside in the paint, and a foul has been attempted. Riddhima has been fouled, but doesn't seem like a foul, but it went off their hands, out of bounds. There's a tussle. Involved in the tussle are Hansini and Snigdha. It's going to be striker ball. Vriksha bringing it up. But you can see there are 2 defensive players right in the half line, not allowing them to come in. And Riddhima is there, alert to make sure that it's not easy for Tejal to receive the pass. Spotting up for a 3, hits the front of the ring, and losing the ball. The strikers are going to give the possession over to the Raptors now, and very quickly they try to advance the ball up. It's a minute and 27 seconds remain. This is by far the lowest scoring quarter ever in this league, I'm assuming. None of the teams have double digits, so that's 6 and 5 right now. A pass to Sahasra. They're struggling with the defense right now. Sahasra is trying to find an open man, but Tejal cuts in and takes the ball up, and this one is good. She just uses double hands to scoop it up and drop it off the glass. They now have the lead, the first lead in the game, 7-6. 46 seconds remain in this quarter. A quick pass across, that's Hansini. Hasani, in fact. With 32 seconds remaining, both the teams go into a huddle for a timeout now. 7-6 in favor of Nalgonda. Both teams are in foul trouble. Going to the free throw line is an Nalgonda strikers player. Snigdha makes the first one. She misses the second one. Tejal swats it because she couldn't get hold of that possession. Sahasra now with the ball. Spins, turns, goes in, loses it. Opportunity there. She couldn't make it. It's a second opportunity. But she gets fouled in the process. Now Sahasra is going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to score 2. She had 3 looks to the basket, couldn't make it. And now here's an opportunity for her to score unchallenged. 2 attempts. Makes a first one. Misses the second one, but the rebound is with the Raptors and they'll very quickly take it up. Meda now will reset. Riddhima quickly back again to Meda. Meda tries to go on the side, spins, goes inside, and a beautiful footwork. She used to go inside, but the finish was not there. Another spin, couldn't quite make it again. She couldn't control the release when she spun, and that happened twice in succession. Timeout has been called. It's not the timeout, it's the end of the quarter. Was so busy watching the game, and this is by far the lowest scoring quarter ever. Again, like we said before, it's 9-6, not even double digits. Both teams are struggling at both ends, and while the scores are very low, it does seem like a very, very tight game because they are not able to hold on to the possessions, nor are they able to convert the opportunities that they are getting. This is going to have to change. Somebody has to find their rhythm somewhere and try to break out of this stagnant phase that they are in. Nothing much is moving ahead, so they will have to break that and create a rhythm here and get creative. So either they'll have to step up the pace and see if something can happen, or start moving. It's just as important to move without the ball than with the ball. So they're going to have to create the spaces. That's what they need to do. They'll have to try for fast break opportunities and step up on the pace and hope that the opponent will make mistakes, give them those turnovers which they can convert into fast break opportunities. That's something they could do as well. There are options. It depends on what they are going to do. And after this quarter, let's hope both teams come back with valuable advice and a lot of options for them to explore on the floor, or it is going to be very, very slow scoring because both haven't found a way to break each other's rhythm now. The second quarter is about to commence. Riddhima will take the inbounds throw for the Raptors and Jia Jitesh will bring it up. Disposing the ball quickly to the flanks and hoping that they can get an opportunity to score from long range. But the defense is playing a zone which is far spread out. It's not easy. And that's a 3, the first 3 in the game. Finally a 3 and a chance to get to double digits. That came from Meda. Both teams are level actually. We were hoping that there'll be double digits. That didn't happen. And we have Riddhima with a quick outlet pass, but that was intercepted by Sahasra. And Vriksha with the ball right now gives it back to Sahasra. Sahasra will try to divide and conquer. That's what she did. She split the defense, went inside and made it. That's 11 points. The double digits that we were so hoping for has just now come in the second quarter for Nalgonda. Another 3 has been attempted by Meda, but didn't make it. Ball rebounded. Tanushvi spotting up. Rebound pulled, but there is a tussle. and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be the striker's ball. Vriksha brings it up. Quick pass there to Tejal. Tejal gives it back to Sahasra. Sahasra spotting up for a jumper. Sahasra needs to find her rhythm quickly. Riddhima takes it up all the way, coast to coast almost, but she doesn't make it. Second opportunity there. And the strikers have the ball. Vriksha will bring it up, but she is hustled on defense over there. Sahasra, an outlet pass to Tejal. Tejal gets caught in traffic, gives it out. And this time, Jia Jitesh, she will pass it to her teammate, Medha. A quick drop pass inside, and that is converted. This is what they should be doing. Cleared it quickly. That was Tanushri with that assist. Jia Jitesh had that conversion. Tejal splitting the defense and sinking it. It's and one for her. She got fouled in the process. And all of a sudden the baskets have begun flowing. This is what we've been waiting for. I think the timeout did them good. Tejal, and one for her. She makes it. Medha. Medha losing the ball inside. Sahasra and dribbles almost directly into Jia. Tejal now has it. She will go on. Yes, she makes it off the glass. With the free throw, she was challenged there by the defensive player, but then that could not be stopped. Jia now. Quick pass outside. Medha spotting up for a three. And yes, Medha with the second three-pointer. When a three-pointer like that comes, it's a lease of life. An energy booster. That's what it's been doing. Now, Tanushri now almost losing it because Sahasra was there. She should have given a bounce pass. Instead, she chose to pass directly into the hands while Sahasra tried to split the defense and take an attempt. But the second attempt was also no good. Tanushri has the ball and passes it up. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Quick pass there. That's what we are expecting. Beautiful pass, and executing that is Jia Jitesh. That assist was sweet. That came from Medha. A timeout has now been called. The scores are 11-16 all. It'll be interesting to see how they come back and battle it out. Now this is going to be quite the ball game. First quarter was slow, but the second quarter is starting to heat up. (16 apiece with 6 minutes 24 to go in the second quarter. Both teams seem to be playing at the same pace. Neither of them is willing to mix it up and get creative. They're not willing to risk it. Quite content playing the same way that they started this game, except that some baskets have started flowing right now. Vriksha almost losing it there. Good defensive efforts. Tejal now with the ball. Spotting up for a long three, not able to make it. Tejal was there to get the rebound, but she couldn't hold on to it. It's still with the strikers. There's a Vriksha now, in and out. But Tanushri had the ball stolen by Vriksha. She thought she had possession of it. Sahasra turns around, spots for a jumper. She couldn't make it. Ball now with the Raptors, kicking it out fast. Riddhima. Oh wow, that is a block, and that is Sahasra who came right from behind and had nothing but ball. Jia Jitesh got blocked by Sahasra. Raptor ball again. Tanushri spinning, turning, dropping it to Jia. Another opportunity, and will that count? Tanushri made that one. But no, the foul has been called. So going to the line is Riddhima. And we have a substitution. Coming in is Lakshya. Snigdha goes out. Riddhima missing the first free throw. Makes the second one though. 17 points to the Raptors. We now have a lead change. Sahasra. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Couldn't make it. Now Riddhima gives an outlet pass quickly. And Jia Jitesh with a hook shot. She could have gone for a regular layup. Adjust the angle of your shot. Adjust the angle of your drive in. It might help. And Sahasra now gives it back to Tejal. Tejal drops it inside to Lakshya. And once again, Vriksha with the ball. And this time, Riddhima to Jia. This time she gets it right. Fast break opportunity used to perfection. Raptors are with 19 and the strikers have 16. And that's intercepted by Tanushri, but the ball goes out of bounds. So it is going to the hands of the strikers right now to inbound the throw. 4:44 left. Back again. And this time it's Vriksha who made that attempt. Quick outlet pass again. Aggressively making it. This is what they need. And this time it was Medha who converted that. Quick fast break opportunities which are being converted by the Raptors. This is what happens when you change the pace, mix it up a bit. And here the rebound you can see Tanushri. Another fast break opportunity. This time Jia Jitesh says, I'll take it. She finishes it. Back to back 3 fast break opportunities put to good use. That's 6 points on the trot, and that's exactly what the Raptors are enjoying. And right now you can see this is how they're stealing. Riddhima. But the ball is stolen back again by Sahasra. Tejal with the ball. Take it to the hoop. And she makes it. That was Hansini who was there. But Hansini couldn't really stop that. Jia Jitesh. For a long 3 there from Medha. But Medha knows that's not her range. It was a little excessive over there. And we can see that there's going to be a substitution. Snigdha is coming in. Vriksha to Tejal. Reach in foul. And that foul is on Jia. There's a tussle over there, and it's a very wayward shot. Ball will go out of bounds. It's going to be in the hands of the Raptors right now. We can see a lot of spirited parents and supporters on the sidelines as well, cheering these teams on. This is the last league game. Jia back inside to Tanushri. Tanushri trying to break the ranks over there, but that was not possible. Sahasra was there to get a piece of that ball. It goes out of bounds now. And taking the throw in will still be the Raptors, who will continue to keep possession of the ball. Very quickly to Tanushri. Gives it back again to her. And now it is Riddhima. Riddhima for a board shot, and she couldn't make it. It just wouldn't drop in. And it's anybody's ball at this point in time, because that's how aggressive the tussle is over there. A long three! Sahasra spots up for a jumper. Didn't make it. Ball rebounded and held by the strikers. Sahasra again with the ball. Asking for the ball is Hasini. But Vriksha is taking an attempt. Vriksha forcing it. Tanushri giving it to Jia. Jia for a layup. And yes! She scoops it up and lays it in. The points are starting to rain. And mostly they are fast break opportunities due to this fantastic defensive unit that the Raptors are using now. They're playing very well, the defensive unit. And at the thick of things is Riddhima. Very quietly. Oh, behind the back. What a beautiful pass by Medha. Yes, this makes us as a super sweet, brilliant pass there. And converting it is Jia Jitesh. You can see the chemistry between Medha and Jia. And it is there for all to see. That pass though. Tejal drops it inside, directly into the hands of a waiting Riddhima. Riddhima to Tanushri. Tanushri to Jia. Jia unchecked. One more fast break. And that's how this game is progressing. The Raptors are up 32 and the strikers have 18. Minute and 27 remain. And the entire problem started when they could not hold the possession and they started doing turnovers where Riddhima was stealing it like it was candy from a kid. Literally on almost every possession. You could count nearly 5 possessions or 6 possessions where Riddhima had a piece of the ball and she threw it up in advance, and either Jia or Medha were there to receive it and convert it. That's what made this run happen, the scoring run happen for the Raptors. Right now the strikers have the ball. Passing it to Vriksha. Sahasra this time. Very, very tight defense played by the Raptors, but this one is good. A huge sense of relief, and that one came from Snigdha. Tanushri splitting the defense, going inside. Oh yes, a reverse layup off the glass. It seems like everything is going well for the Raptors at this point in time. The strikers are yet to figure out how they can go into a scoring spree of their own. Tejal was not able to make it. Tanushri picks it up and drops it. This is Jia Jitesh with another. Tejal tries to beat her man, but waiting there is Tanushri, making sure it's a difficult one for her, but this time a fast break won't happen. There are defensive players there, but oh yes! Medha with another 3. It's either fast breaks or it is 3 points. 19-point difference already. 13 seconds remaining in this quarter. Sahasra spotting up for a 3, hits the front of the rim. Directly falls into the hands of Hansini. Hansini launching a long one. Probably to beat the clock, but what a run, what a scoring run it has been for the Raptors. They have used every opportunity wisely, but applause must be given to the person who started it all, and consistently, that was Riddhima. She created all those steals and created all those fast breaks. Brilliantly played. Efficiency is top-notch from Riddhima, especially in disrupting the flow of the strikers. Excellent scoring run, and we'll see how it turns out when they come back in the third quarter.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా? ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
Points in the second quarter, they scored 33 points. That speaks a lot about how they change the complexity and the complexion of the game. 3 steals for Tanushri, 3 steals for Riddhima, and a whole load of fast breaks. Made sure that Jia Jitesh had 16 points and Medha has 14 points. Tanushri has 8 points, and this time Riddhima once again taking it to the hoop, and she's fouled by Vriksha. Riddhima misses the first one, a second opportunity for her. Takes her time and uses the board. She banks it in, picks up another point. Tejal tries to go inside, gives it out, and fouled. That is Sahasra who's been fouled, so she's going to go to the free throw line. Sahasra has 8 points to her credit now. And that will be the 9th point. A quick change. Coming in is Dira Mudita for the Raptors. Tanushri spinning, turning, but she's going to pass it out. That's Riddhima. It's an air ball. Sahasra has the rebound and she'll take it up. Tries to go in the flanks actually. Steps in traffic. Gives it out again. And that one is a clean jumper, a mid-range jumper, much needed for them. Hasani is the one that scored the jumper. Tanushri goes directly into the hands of Snigdha. Snigdha and Vriksha are on her, double teaming her every time she gets a ball. You can see the full court pressure that the Raptors are employing. It's not going to be easy for them to cross, as you can see here. And they're going to make sure that there is a time violation that happens. That's the whole idea, so that they can keep the possession right here. And Vriksha gives it to Sahasra. Sahasra spins and loses the ball. Another fast break opportunity over here. Nice fake, turns around. Jia makes it simple. Great outlet pass there. 42-24. Yeah, look, what is that photographer doing? Look at that. He bent out his face. splitting the defense and nearly losing it. Sahasra just manages to hold on to it. A long three off the glass. Sahasra has the rebound. The foul is on Dira. It's a side throw now for the strikers. Snigdha, almost unchallenged, kicks it out to Tejal. Tejal spins, moves off the glass. She makes it. Jia. Ridhima gives it to Meda. Tanushri. Ridhima splitting the defense, taking it. Jia is there to pull down the rebound. Turns around. Tries to score. Tejal had a piece of it, but no, it is going to be striker's ball. The coaches have a clarification. Vriksha to Hasani, takes it back. Snigdha drops it to Tejal. Tejal turns around. Ball almost stolen, struggling, gives a cross-court pass to waiting Sahasra. Sahasra spotting up for a three, hits the front of the rim. And another advanced outlet pass to waiting Jia. Meda to Jia, and she makes it. Before we started this game, we said one team was slightly had an edge on defense while the other had a slight edge on offense. It seems like there is one team that has the edge on offense as well as defense, and that team right now is the Raptors. Tejal now on the free throw line. Opportunity to score. Makes the first one. Misses the second one. And Sahasra is there to pick it up. Turns around and off the glass. She makes it. So it's now a 3-point play in that possession with the free throw included. For the strikers, they now move up to 29 points on the scoreboard. First opportunity is no good. Sahasra literally fell on her. So that is going to be a foul. And she will go to the free throw line. That is Tanushri. The referees are not going to give a free throw for that. Instead, they are going to get a side throw. The ball possession will be with the Raptors. Meda gives it back to Jia. Jia tries to split. The defense go inside. Attempts a shot. Sahasra picks the rebound. Gives it to Tejal. Tejal advancing quickly. But then there are 4 defenders already. And pulling down the rebound is Ridhima. Ridhima brings it up. Quickly passes to Jia. Jia for a jumper. She makes it. Jia won't miss today, and Ridhima makes sure that Jia keeps getting it every now and then, often enough. The advantage is they are not holding on and dribbling, and they're just creating plays by giving the first pass out to the person who's up ahead, who has a better look at the basket, and that's really giving them a lot of points right now. Tejal gives it back to Vriksha. Vriksha for a jumper, didn't go in. Rebounded by Dira. Once again, here's an opportunity, but they're going to wait and see. Bringing it up, settling down right now. And Tanushri not able to make it. Ball goes off Tejal's hand. Nalgonda ball. Hasani. And that's intercepted by Tanushri. Ball goes out of bounds. This is the thing. Peripheral vision is very, very important. You'll have to see where the threat could come from and make adjustments and pass accordingly. These lazy passes are not going to cut it because the Raptors are super alert. The Raptors are literally ready to hunt, and that's what they're doing. Sahasra tries to go inside. Tejal. Vriksha has the ball, gives it back. Snigdha spotting up. Couldn't make it. Tanushri gets it, and Riddhima will now pass the ball up to Medha. Medha. That was a forced one by Medha. She could have given the ball to Jia, who was free on the flanks. Four minutes 47 remain in this quarter. 46-29 is the score. Commotion on the sidelines, and the game has come to a grinding halt right now. They're trying to resolve the issues before game resumes again. Dedipya has come in and Snigdha has come out for the strikers. Tejal. Dedipya once again with the ball. Vriksha. Back to Tejal. Dheera is there. Tejal is not able to make it. Still continues to hold possession and attempts. This one is good off the glass, and the foul will go on Dheera. And one for Tejal. Medha gives it to Jia. Jia tries to go inside and attempt one off the glass. And Hansini actually tried that shot. She couldn't make it. Now the ball is with the strikers. They are going to take it. Dedipya with the ball. Sahasra, deep pass. Beautiful pass inside to Tejal, who couldn't make it. It was a very wayward attempt over there. Fortunately, the strikers will still have possession of the ball now. Dedipya. A pass to Sahasra. Sahasra playing bully ball there and tries to go in, but she makes this one, but the shot won't count. The score difference is 15, just as it was in the start of this quarter. Medha bringing it up. Jia missed it. Hansini with that attempt gets fouled. No, but the whistle has been called, and the strikers will have the ball. Sahasra kicks it out to Tejal, gives it back to Vriksha, who was waiting with a short jumper, but close range shot that didn't go in. Second option, or second attempt also didn't go in. Medha now bringing it up. Jia is waiting. Medha take it all the way to the hoop. A striker ball now. Hasani giving it up to Vriksha. Vriksha with a quick advance pass there to Tejal. Tejal spins and almost losing it. She does lose it. 2:53 on the clock. The score reads 46-31 in favor of the Raptors. And that's a timeout that's been called. The inbounds throw is with the Raptors. They bring it up. 2:45 on the clock. And that's Meda launching a three. She had much success with that. And collecting the rebound and trying to make it is Ridhima. She couldn't make it. Hansini gives it back to Tanushvi, and Tanushvi losing it. This time Vriksha is fumbling with the ball. Yet the strikers have control of it. Sahasra now with the ball. A long pass there to Vriksha. Vriksha tries to drop it to Tejal. Tejal unable to make it. Ridhima was there to challenge her on that. Taps the ball off. Vriksha now spots up for a jumper. In and out it goes. That's a little tough. Ridhima gets it and gives it to Meda. Stellar performance by Ridhima so far. Jia Jitesh. What is with those hook shots? Didn't go in. The choice of shot was not the perfect one for that situation. Meda with a three off the glass. Tejal stumbling, fumbling, falls to the ground. And there's another substitution. Well, there are two players wearing jersey number 18 on the strikers. The original one is Hasani, and the one that's coming now is Sri Siddhi Cherukuri. The one with the glasses is Sri Siddhi. The Raptors now with the ball. That's Meda. Siddhi is defending her. Spotting up for a jumper is Tanushvi. Rebound's been pulled down and given. But there's a hustle. You can see they're triple teamed when they get the ball. Tejal was triple teamed. The ball goes out of bounds. Minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Deep long pass to Jia from Meda. Meda drops it to Hansini. Gets it right back. Spotting up for a jumper is Tanushvi. Couldn't make it. Every time they bring the ball, they have the Raptors all over them. This time Sahasra takes it up. quickly goes and meets 3 defenders and gives the ball out, and a sweet jumper there from Riksha. Meda now with the ball, bringing it up for the Raptors. 38 seconds remaining. Harshini will take the inbounds throw for the Raptors, and dropping a long pass out to Gia again, and getting it right back again. You can see that the defense of the Nalgonda has started to kick in, the strikers, and now you can see that it's not been easy. The fast breaks have not been happening so much, and that Sahasra who goes inside misses that one. Sri Siddhi with the rebound drops it back to Vriksha. Vriksha couldn't make it, and now the ball is out of bounds. The fast breaks are not coming so often anymore for the Raptors. The defensive efforts of the strikers have picked up. The difference though is still 14 points. But at least it's not been very easy for the Raptors to continue scoring from that 49th point onwards. Nice long pass there, and that's very wayward. She wasn't in position. They tried to beat the clock and they couldn't. 49-35, and that's the end of the third quarter. The Raptors lead the Nalgonda Strikers. That hit is supposed to be.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Even though the scoring has been fairly good and high, they've not had the same success that they had in the second quarter, where they scored 33 points. That speed has come down a bit. Yet they do have the upper hand with a 14-point lead. Somewhere the Nalgonda Speed Strikers have managed to stabilize and make things difficult for the Raptors to score at will. And they have managed to put up points on the board, and they have now climbed to 35. They had 9 points in the first quarter, while the Raptors had 7. They picked up 11 in the second quarter, the Strikers. The third quarter has been infinitely better for them. Some technical delays and the game will resume. The game will commence. It's the striker's ball right now. Giving it up to Sahasra. Sahasra taking it up and spotting up for a 2. Unable to make it. Third attempt there. Ball goes out of bounds. Meda. Jasmita has come in. Quick pass there. Turns around. Tanushri tries to attempt and gets fouled in the process. So she is going to go to the free throw line with 2 free throws. Tanushri missing the first one. Missing the second one as well, and the ball has been rebounded by the strikers but still hustled all the defense by the Raptors players in this half. Tejal will take it up. Tejal splits the defense, takes it all the way to the hoop but couldn't finish. Ball rebounded. It is with the Raptors. Here's an opportunity for an outnumbering. Jia Jitesh splits the defense in the middle, draws a foul, will go to the free throw line, and she was fouled by Lakshya of the strikers. She was double teamed actually. Hasani and Lakshya were at it. A little too short, the first one is. Misses the second one as well. Jia is there again in the thick of things trying to get it back. She has 22 points in the game so far. Hasani now takes the inbounds throw for the strikers. And you can see how they have been marked man. It's not been easy to take the ball up. Briksha gives it back again to Tejal. Tejal tries to go in. And this one is good. 37 points to Nalgonda. Tejal has picked up 17 points already. Tanushri gives it back to Meda. Jia. Ball goes off Hansani's hands. She's not very happy with the call, but the referee is going to have none of it. And Ridhima is out on a breather. Instead of her, Jasmita has come in. Tejal. And a quick pass to Vriksha, who couldn't make it because Tanushri was there to make things difficult for Vriksha. Striker's ball inside to Tejal. Tejal goes inside. And this one is good. Tejal has 2 back-to-back buckets. And this one off the glass. She hooks it up. Had to split the defense, go in. It was very neatly executed. And now it's a 10-point ball game. Things could change. A long 3, a forced 3 by Meda. But this time, coming back into the game is Ridhima, who's on the floor. You can see the hustle over there. Briksha back again to Hasani. Briksha with the ball gives it to Tejal. Tejal with the hot hand right now. 6 points on the trot for Tejal. That would be Sahasra actually. And this time Tanushvi tries to emulate the same thing, going from the flanks but couldn't make it. The ball been rebounded, taken, almost stolen. Vriksha will take the inbounds throw. Tejal. Unable to make it. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Raptor ball. A long three. Ball is out of bounds. Medha seems to be forcing it. The point difference is 8 points. Medha could have taken her time, rotated the ball and seen if they had better opportunities, but that was not to be. This is the second time she's forcing one in a quick span of a couple of minutes. Ball stolen by Tanushvi. Tanushvi coming all the way to the hoop and she makes it. It's going to be a 10-point deficit once again. 51 they have. Quick pass from Vriksha. Vriksha to... And this time Vriksha is able to make it. Hansini. A long three. Riddhima has the ball. Medha again. Medha tries to split, passes it inside to Tanushvi. Tanushvi tries to drive through and that's a travelling violation that's been called on Tanushvi. Eight-point difference. And now Sahasra with the jumper. Riddhima with the rebound, tosses it up. Almost losing it. Yes, they lose it. This time Sahasra has the steal from them. Beautifully done, but she couldn't convert it. Another opportunity. That is no good. Tanushvi giving it up to Riddhima. Riddhima has help on either side. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity. Good ball rotation. And that was beautifully executed. Jia, Jitesh, Riddhima and Medha in the mix. Tejal taking it up. And the foul will go on Medha. So Tejal is going to go to the free throw line. Raptor ball. Riddhima goes inside and drops it to Tanushvi. Tanushvi spots up for a 2 and this one's good. Sweet jumper there, adding more points. 12-point difference once again. Raptors are up. Hasini to Vriksha. And this time Hansini has managed to take the ball away but couldn't quite hold the possession. Raptors ball. 4 minutes 58 on the clock and winding down. This is the last quarter. Tanushvi gives it to Jia and gets it back and in the paint, in the traffic, she makes one. Tejal takes it up, drops it inside to Sahasra. 4 minutes 32 on the clock. Punvi has come in for the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. Punvi with the free throws now for the strikers. Makes the second one. Tanushri gives it to Riddhima, who almost loses it. Jia has the ball, gives it in traffic to Tanushri, who manages to hold on to it and force an attempt over there. Hansini is there, and just when they thought they had the ball, again they almost lost it, but this time the strikers hold on to it. Tejal with the ball and spotting up for a jumper. Rebound pulled down by Riddhima. Nalgonda foul. Riddhima attempts one in traffic, but she couldn't make it. Meda for a three. Not there. Riddhima pulls down the rebound. Jia with the ball. Steps aside, makes an attempt, couldn't make it, but there Riddhima is there to make sure that it was not an easy cherry picking over there with the rebound for Punvi. Last touch Raptors, so the ball is going to go to the strikers right now. 3 minutes 41 on the clock. Sahasra with the ball. Drops it down to Sahasra, who was forced to pass the ball out. Tejal now. Wouldn't go in. Another opportunity for Sahasra, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line, and that foul is going to be on Hansini. Sahasra makes the first one. She's checking the scores to see how much more they have to catch up. It's 12 points. Makes the second one as well. So that's 11 points to go. 3 minutes 20 on the clock. It's a Raptor ball. Meda, Riddhima, Tanushri forcing her way inside. Another opportunity off the glass. Tanushri gets a valuable 2 now. And you can see how they're hustling on defense. And this time Riddhima has the ball, gives it back to Medha. Medha will reset, wait for everyone to come back and start play. A screen being set for her by Tanushri, gets it right back. She will try to go inside, but a travelling call, a violation. Inbounds throw with the strikers, and they are caught in traffic once again. Hustling there on defense are the Raptors. It's like the Raptors are hell-bent on forcing the strikers not to go to the half court, but this time that's happened. Snigdha has taken the ball and gone up. That's 2-on-2 over there. And while she tries to pass, Riddhima had her hands on it. And this time Sahasra for a long 3, couldn't make it. Riddhima has the rebound and rushes it up. And there's another fast break opportunity. Gia's waiting. First opportunity, no good. Second one, she makes it. Easy 2. (59-46), and that's a timeout. 2 minutes 15 on the clock. That's a reach and foul by Gia Jitesh. Still continues to be striker's ball. Dedipya will go to the free throw line. The strikers are in foul trouble. So every foul that they concede will make sure that the Raptors are in foul trouble. So every foul that they concede, the strikers are going to find themselves on the free throw line. So they should use it to their advantage. There's still a fair bit of time. The Raptors have pulled down the rebound. And Riddhima manages to get hold of that and split the defense and come inside. But she's going to try to pass it outside. Gia. A random attempt over there. But that's Khushi Jain. Wasn't able to make it. Ball rebounded. Khushi dropping it inside in the paint. In traffic. Anusha inside. Couldn't make it, and they still hold possession of the ball and attempting. Quick pass to Gia to a waiting Riddhima gives it to Medha attempting a 3, and this one is good. Minute and 9 seconds remain. Dedipya gives it to Anusha. Dropping it inside, but the ball was intercepted and pushed out of bounds. and a quick couple of fakes there made sure that she was able to convert it. That was Lakshya of the strikers picking up 2 points. A timeout has been called with just 43 seconds remaining. Following this match, we have another under 18 boys fixture to be played between Nalgonda Speed Strikers and Hyderabad Hurricanes. Another exciting match on the cards. The previous boys under 18 match was an exciting one which went into overtime and saw the Warangal Stallions qualify. They needed 9 points to qualify, and they got a bit more than that, and they did in overtime. And now trying to use the clock is Meda with an air ball. Didipya losing it. Quick pass to Meda. Meda tries to hold on to it. Will reset. Attempts another 3. And Anusha couldn't control the ball, so ball goes out of bounds. The ball is going to be with the Raptors. Passing to the open man in Meda. Just 10 seconds on the clock. She attempts another 3. Another air ball. I mean, there was no necessity for her to attempt. She could have just shared the ball. And the clock is winding down. The Ranga Reddy Raptors have done it. 64-48. The strikers lose this match, and the Ranga Reddy Raptors are going to be toppers of Pool B, and they will be facing Nizam Royals in the semi-finals, while the Nalgonda Speed Strikers will square off against Vikarabad Mambas in their semi-final. So the semi-final fixtures for the under 18 girls is now in place. Following this is the boys fixture between Nalgonda Speed Strikers and Hyderabad Hurricanes. Definitely it's going to be an exciting one. There's a lot on the cards. Let's hope for an outstanding turnout. My colleague Stalin Matthias will be joining us in the commentary box for this next fixture. Signing off for now, this is Aparna Rajkumar. Stay tuned because this is going to be an extremely exciting match that's going to be coming right up to you in a short while.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
Category, I'd like the owner of the Nalgonda Speed Strikers, Sir Rahul, to please come alongside the MVP of that game. Can we also have the hamper? A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the MVP, Urvi, for the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. This was the game played previously, and we're just handing out the MVP award right now. Post this, we're heading into the next encounter, which was the Ranga Reddy Raptors right now, who won this game convincingly once again against the Nalgonda Speed Strikers. I'd like to call upon Ashwika, if we can have you here, to give away the award to the MVP, that is Jia Jitesh. 24 points to her, and we can have a picture as well. Thank you so much. We're then heading into the last and final encounter, ladies and gentlemen. This is it now for this game specifically. Last one on our hands in the under 18 boys category. Don't go away. We'll begin very soon. Thank you so much.